I've got a story for you. By the way, how many of you, did you have a good Christmas and New Year's holiday? Did you? Yeah, very good, very good. And were you with family? Yeah? Did you make memories? Yeah. Did you make memories? I mean, do you remember everything that you did you? Yeah? Okay. How many of you did make memories? Did you make memories? I hope you made memories. That's important to make memories, because, God is writing a story in your life. Did you know that? And part of that is kind of remember, someone once said, we have nothing to fear for the future except we forget how God has led us in the past. And so God is making memories all the time with us, right? Well, I remember a memory that I have of my dad, okay? And he's not here today, but he's been pretty sick over the holidays. But I'm just thankful that he's doing better. But I do know this, that I have a lot of good memories about my dad. Do you have good memories about your parents?
I do.
You can. Well, very good. Well, as you get my age, then your memories start to fade a little bit. But anyway, keep those memories going. So you have to make new memories all the time, right? Yeah, okay. But I do remember when I was little. Levi and Alice, I was probably your age. How old are you guys now? 6. Okay. All right. So I was about 6 years old. And one of the things I remember about my dad, Vanessa, was that he was a very patient man. Okay? Very patient. And I remember that I would go to bed at night. And one of the things is that I was afraid of the dark. Any of you afraid of the dark? No? Are you a little bit? Yeah. I was afraid of the dark. And so what I asked my dad to do is to keep the light on. Okay? And so he would turn the light on. I'd go to bed. And then when he went to bed, he'd turn the light out. The only problem with that is what? Well, you wake up in the middle of the night. If you sleep all through the night, then it's okay. But if you wake up in the middle of the night, like I often did, because maybe the wind was blowing outside and it kind of woke me up, then it was dark.
But I get scared sometimes in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Well.
Sometimes something scary gets up in my head.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be scary.
Like sometimes my cat wakes me up by like jumping on my bed or jumping on my bed.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like scratching the paper.
And so it wakes you up in the middle of the night, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and it's dark, okay? And what was worse about it is I have a window, and there was a tree on the outside of my window, and then there's a floodlight on the other side of that. And so when the light was shining through the trees and the wind was blowing, what did I see on the wall? Shadows moving all over. And it was right on my closet. And I believed that monsters lived in my closet. Yeah, but they don't. But that's what I believed then. Anyway, so I'm scared. What am I going to do? Well, you know what? If you get under the covers, they protect you, right? Yeah, they protect you. But I only had a little bit of a breathing space there. I had to breathe, so I had a little breathing space, just a little bit. But you know what? I still couldn't go back to sleep. I was too scared. So what am I going to do? Exactly. Boy, somebody wrote a book about that or something, I think, and it gave it to you guys.
I think it would be a better idea to just
Jump out the window? Well, then I'd be outside with the scary shadows. Anyway, I would jump out, I'd throw the covers off, and I'd race down the hallway to my parents' bedroom, and I'd kneel down beside my dad's bed, and I'd say, "Dad, will you come sleep with me?" Because I knew my mother wasn't too happy when I would wake her up in the middle of the night. So my dad would get out of bed, excuse me, and he'd take me by the hand, and he'd walk me back to the bed, and he'd put me in, And then he'd crawl into bed with me, and there I would go to sleep just like that.
Story.
Yeah, but why do you think that I went to sleep so quickly after that?
Because you were tired. Because somebody's right next to you to protect you.
Yeah, there was somebody there to protect me, and I wasn't afraid anymore, right? Because I had my dad there. You know, in your life, whenever you have fears like that, excuse me,
But I can't get to sleep after a long time, and then I just go to sleep.
you just go to sleep. Well, that's what I tried to do, but it didn't work until my dad came, and I wasn't afraid anymore. And when I wasn't afraid anymore, then I went to sleep. And you know, when you get scared, you can always turn to Jesus, our Heavenly Father, and He'll take care of us. And we don't have to be afraid anymore. So when you're afraid, who are you going to turn to? Jesus, that's right. The what? The Lord, that's right. Yes, He does. Yes, He does. Thank goodness for that. Well, you guys can go back to your seats now. Thank you so much for your attention and listening and helping me.